It's a lot different than just your standard classroom. There's a respect between the teacher and the students that I think you don't see in all your other classrooms. It seems to be more present in the learning community.
The feedback that I've gotten from students about the benefits of learning community is they love having two teachers because it looks at a single discipline from two totally different perspectives. And not only do you get the teacher's perspective, but then you weave your own perspective in there and you're like, wow, I have a really deep understanding of the subject.
Okay, well, our regular class, you just sit and listen to the teacher just talk about whatever the subject is. And in the learning community, it's like an open space where you can just like ask questions or ask your classmates questions. That's something that you wouldn't be able to do in just a regular course.
There's more opportunity for discussions, more opportunities for questions, more opportunities to dig deeper to issues. It's not a set curriculum that is driven by an agenda, but more driven by the community and where the community wants to go.
The teachers make sure that you understand the curriculum before you go into the homeroom. The fact that these two teachers were so passionate about what they were talking about showed and motivated students to try hard.
You can take basically two classes at the same time and you can make a lot of connections that you wouldn't even think of.
These classes do a really good job of, blending two topics like that you wouldn't typically put together. And, it creates a whole new outlet for learning.
You get a couple professors who are very dedicated teachers who see connections between their two disciplines. A group of students come into the class and they begin to draw those connections for themselves, not only between the two sets of disciplines, but also to their own lives and their own futures and the wider world.
To be governed, right? He starts this bookstore in San Francisco.
Scouring of the Shire carefully. Frodo actually isn't all that scarred yet. The scarring doesn't.
Where they did, side-by-side instructing, where tutoring to and extracurricular activities to practice tests too. So if you have any questions, they're there to answer. If you want to stay after class and ask them more, they're approachable. They know what they're doing. They've been doing this for so long, and they want you to succeed in what you want to do in your life.
It is a built-in opportunity for students to study together and learn together. I've walked past my students the day before a test or the day of a test, and I see them huddled outside the classroom. Okay, what did you get for this or what did you get for that? So they really help one another and build on their learning strategies as well as their understanding of the content and the material.
The teachers working together give you a better educational experience in every way in a learning community. You get to know each other better, you get to form friendships with other students, but your professors get to know you better, and you're able to form real creative and intellectual partnerships with them. That energizes them as well as you.
There was no real taboo questions in either one of the learning community courses that I took. And I feel like that's a really important part of school. We're all here to learn and ask questions, and the environment that the learning community brings allows that. And not only does it allow it, it encourages it. And that's a really awesome thing as a student and just as an individual.